what drives me in life? This is a question that I very often ask myself, and probably you ask yourself as well. In these times when there are so many distractions, when there's so much such easy options to just log off the hard work and log off just from all types of hard things. It's often those times when you fall to these easy distractions or easy options that you feel purposeless, feel that you're not working or living or progressing towards anything. And I would like to say it's just as simple as what moves me forward in life is just the idea that you can be more. You can have more. You can be anywhere, and there's so many good places to explore. Why limit yourself to any sort of negative mindset? Why limit yourself? There's so much good in the world. You can be so much more. Even the fact that you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what kind of person you could become. And there's just endless adventure just in the fact that you just maybe don't know where you are in the next 6 months. If you just keep working harder, if you just keep having a stronger vision all the time, then what is really there to stop you? And bro, I apologize for the constant wind. It's the Hanko wind right now. We're by the shore, by the ocean, so there's a lot of wind. But anyway, one thing that I also find it very curious, if you're Gen Z, is that we're really the first kind of generation. I was just thinking about this morning. We're the first generation ever to kind of have these superficial memories. These superficial memories of because I grew up with tons of different video games. My favorites when I was very young was Minecraft and some may know Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. That's a go-to game, But what stuck with me is some of these maps, these kinds of areas where you would play in the game. For example, if you Google Cactus Canyon, Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, look at it. It's this kind of desert area, that it looks like Arizona or Utah or whatever states there are in USA. More Arizona, Utah. And I just have this sense, I just want to go visit there. And that, after playing that game, and it's just playing that same map over and over again for throughout the course of my childhood, playing that game, it just it gives you kind of those ghost memories of places you've never been to. I feel like I have been to Arizona, I feel like I have been to Utah, but if I've never been there. I've never been there. It's very interesting. Very interesting. And I think if you're Gen Z and you're also grown up with these kinds of video games, you may as well have these kinds of similar memories, similar feelings as well as I on this topic. So if you have this kind of similar situation with yourself, I want to see comment down below what is the game and map that has stuck with you, because this is very interesting. All these visualizations, all these kinds of places you can imagine you being in, and the type of person that you could be, it's such a strong motivation. And you can absolutely use anything to your advantage. You know, instead of framing, for example, you could have played a tons of video games when you were a kid. And instead of looking at it as oh, I wasted so much time, you could look at it from the lens of, I have done very much work to visualize like what I want and what is the type of person I am, because you do learn a bit about yourself when you like play. You know, when you think about yourself back in the days when you were playing Minecraft, for example, what were the things that you most enjoyed doing? Reflect on it. Don't just like be like, oh, I wasted so much time, let's throw this time, let's throw this whole chapter of my life down the sewer because I didn't use it optimally. Yeah, you didn't know about Bitcoin, but whatever. You know, you still use the time. Just like analyze it very carefully. You can use anything and find lessons in it. If you liked building, if you liked exploring, if you liked mining, or whatever you did, you know, there's a lot to learn from it either way. So don't think about like wasting it. Absolutely. I don't know, I don't have a lot more to say. This is just something like I was very much thinking about, like what has been driving me, because I felt like this, I felt more purposeful, I've felt more, you know, belief in myself these past few days than I've ever felt before. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a compound thing. You know, you can never go wrong with, you know, some positive thinking. You have to think about everything positively, even though if like objectively your situation is shit, you can still look at it from a, you know, a positive lens. That's the lesson. And I don't have anything else. If you want like this types of motivation, this type of tips, this type of insight, and want to also have some, you know, mindset shifts, go check the link in the description, in the pinned comment. It's my Telegram channel. I'll be posting kind of channel messages there to everyone who is there. You'll enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. See ya.